Welcome back to channel. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Today we're diving into the top 5 new hacking tools in Kali Linux that you need to know about. We're talking about the essentials, the heavy hitters, the tools that are going to level up your cybersecurity game in 2024. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these tools are essential for anyone looking to enhance their cybersecurity skills or perform penetration testing. Each chapter will guide you on how to use these tools and where to download them. So if you're ready to unlock the power of Kali Linux and take your hacking skills to the next level, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. First up, we've got Nmap, the powerful network scanning tool that's been a staple in the cybersecurity world for a reason. Think of Nmap as the Swiss Army knife of network scanning. You can use it to discover hosts and services on a computer network, identify operating systems and firewalls, and even detect vulnerabilities. Download it from the official Nmap website, or install it directly from the Kali Linux repository by typing sudo apt-get install nmap in your terminal. The basic command is simple: nmap, followed by the target IP address or domain name. You can use different scan types to control the depth and speed of your scan. You can also use port scanning to see which ports are open on a target, giving you valuable information about the services running on that machine. Nmap is constantly being updated with new scripts and features, giving you access to the latest in network scanning technology. Nmap Scripting Engine, NSE, lets you automate complex tasks and extend Nmap's functionality even further. It's powerful, versatile, and constantly evolving, making it a must-have in your cybersecurity toolkit. Next up is Metasploit, the big dog, the penetration testing framework that's practically synonymous with ethical hacking. We're talking about a massive collection of exploits, payloads, and tools that can help you find and exploit vulnerabilities in a wide range of systems. Now, Metasploit can seem intimidating at first, but trust me, it's worth diving into. It's got a powerful command line interface, but the good news is there's also a more user-friendly web interface if you're just starting out. So what can you actually do with Metasploit? Well, you can use it to launch exploits against vulnerable systems, create backdoors for persistent access, and even pivot to other machines on the network. It's basically a hacker's playground. One of the coolest things about Metasploit is its massive database of exploits. We're talking about thousands of pre-written exploits for all sorts of vulnerabilities, from buffer overflows to SQL injections. And the database is constantly being updated with new exploits as they're discovered. But Metasploit isn't just about exploiting vulnerabilities. It also includes a ton of tools for reconnaissance like port scanners, web crawlers, and vulnerability scanners. These tools can help you gather information about your target and identify potential weaknesses before you even launch an attack. And once you've found a vulnerability, Metasploit makes it easy to exploit it. You can choose from a wide range of payloads, which are basically pieces of code that run on the target system after you've exploited it. These payloads can do all sorts of things, from giving you a remote shell to stealing sensitive data. But here's the thing, Metasploit is a powerful tool, and with great power comes great responsibility. It's essential to use Metasploit ethically and legally. Make sure you have proper authorization before using it on any system, and always respect the privacy of others. So if you're serious about cybersecurity and want to learn how to find and exploit vulnerabilities like the pros, Metasploit is an absolute must-have. It's a powerful and versatile framework that can take your hacking skills to the next level. You can download it from the Rapid7 website or install it from the Kali Linux repository. Now let's talk about Wireshark, the network protocol analyzer that's like having X-ray vision for your network traffic. If you want to see what's really happening on your network, down to the individual packets, Wireshark is your go-to tool. Think of Wireshark as a microscope for your network. It captures packets of data as they travel across your network and lets you analyze their contents in detail. This can be incredibly useful for troubleshooting network issues, identifying security threats, and even reverse engineering protocols. One of the things that makes Wireshark so powerful is its ability to filter and analyze traffic based on a wide range of criteria. You can filter by protocol, IP address, port number, and even specific data patterns. This lets you zero in on the traffic you're interested in and ignore the rest. Another great feature of Wireshark is its ability to reconstruct TCP streams. This means you can actually piece together entire conversations that took place over a network, even if they were encrypted. This can be incredibly useful for understanding how applications communicate with each other and for identifying malicious activity. But Wireshark isn't just for experts. Its user interface is surprisingly intuitive, even for beginners. The main window displays a list of captured packets, and you can click on any packet to view its contents in detail. Wireshark also provides helpful color coding and summaries to make it easier to understand the data. And here's the best part. Wireshark is completely free and open source. It's available for Windows, Mac, and Linux, so you can use it no matter what platform you're on. And because it's open source, there's a huge community of users and developers who contribute to its development and provide support. So whether you're a network administrator, a security analyst, or just someone who wants to learn more about how networks work, Wireshark is an essential tool to have in your arsenal. It's powerful, versatile, and surprisingly easy to use, making it a must-have for anyone who wants to understand and troubleshoot their network traffic. You can download Wireshark from the Wireshark website, or install it directly from the Kali Linux repository. Moving on to Aircrack-ng, the suite of tools that's practically legendary in the world of Wi-Fi security testing. If you're serious about assessing the security of your wireless networks, Aircrack-ng is your new best friend. Now, before we dive in, a word of caution. Using Aircrack-ng on networks you don't have permission to access is illegal, so make sure you're only using it on your own networks, or those you have explicit authorization to test. With that out of the way, let's talk about what makes Aircrack-ng so special. It's a collection of tools that work together to capture Wi-Fi packets, analyze them, and even crack passwords. Whether you're dealing with WEP, WPA, or WPA2, Aircrack-ng has the tools you need to test their strength. One of the key components of Aircrack-ng is its packet capture capabilities. It can passively capture packets from the air, allowing you to collect the data you need for analysis and cracking. And because it's passive, it's less likely to be detected by intrusion detection systems. Once you've captured enough packets, Aircrack-ng can use a variety of techniques to try and crack the Wi-Fi password. For WEP, it can exploit weaknesses in the encryption algorithm itself. For WPA and WPA2, it often relies on dictionary attacks or brute force methods, trying different password combinations until it finds the right one. But Aircrack-ng isn't just about cracking passwords. It can also be used to perform other types of Wi-Fi security assessments like de-authenticating clients, injecting packets, and even creating fake access points. These techniques can help you identify weaknesses in your network's configuration and security practices. Now, Aircrack-ng does require some technical knowledge to use effectively. You'll need to be comfortable with command line interfaces and have a basic understanding of Wi-Fi protocols and security concepts. But there are plenty of resources available online to help you get started, including tutorials, documentation, and even online communities. So, if you're serious about Wi-Fi security and want to test the strength of your own networks, Aircrack-ng is an essential tool to have in your arsenal. It's powerful, versatile, and constantly being updated with new features and capabilities. Download it from the Aircrack-ng website or install it from the Kali Linux repository. Finally, we have John the Ripper, the fast password cracking tool that's been a staple in the security community for decades. If you need to recover or crack passwords, whether they're for system accounts, encrypted files, or even Wi-Fi networks, John the Ripper is your go-to tool. One of the things that makes John the Ripper so effective is its wide range of supported password hashing algorithms. It can handle everything from basic MD5 hashes to more complex algorithms like bcrypt and SHA-512. This means you can use it to crack passwords from a wide variety of sources. John the Ripper uses a variety of techniques to crack passwords, including dictionary attacks, brute force attacks, and even hybrid attacks that combine both methods. It can also leverage word lists, which are basically giant lists of common passwords, to speed up the cracking process. But John the Ripper isn't just about brute force. It can also take advantage of rules that modify words in word lists, like changing letters to numbers or adding special characters. This significantly increases the chances of cracking passwords that use common substitutions or variations. And here's the thing, John the Ripper is incredibly customizable. You can fine-tune its settings to optimize it for specific types of passwords or hashing algorithms. You can also use it with custom word lists and rules to target specific passwords or systems. Now, it's important to note that password cracking can be a time-consuming process, especially for complex passwords. The time it takes to crack a password depends on factors like the password's length, complexity, and the hashing algorithm used. But John the Ripper is designed to be efficient. It can take advantage of multi-core processors and even GPUs to speed up the cracking process, and it can be configured to stop after a certain amount of time or after a certain number of attempts. So, whether you're a security professional who needs to recover lost passwords or a system administrator who needs to audit password strength, John the Ripper is an essential tool to have in your toolkit. It's powerful, versatile, and constantly being updated to keep pace with the latest password hashing algorithms and cracking techniques. You can download John the Ripper from the OpenWar website or install it from the Kali Linux repository. So there you have it, the top 5 new hacking tools in Kali Linux that you need to know about. From network scanning to Wi-Fi security testing and password cracking, these tools will equip you with the knowledge and skills to level up your cybersecurity game. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech content. And be sure to let me know in the comments which tool you're most excited to try out. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there. Always use these tools responsibly and ethically. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Keep learning and stay curious. Pause 2S. Welcome to the final chapter of our journey into the world of hacking tools in Kali Linux. In this chapter, we'll provide a detailed guide on how to effectively use each of the tools mentioned. From Nmap to John the Ripper, we'll cover the basics and some advanced tips to help you master these powerful hacking tools. Let's start with, this network scanning tool is your best friend in discovering devices on a network. To perform a simple scan, open your terminal and type. For more detailed information, use Nmap will provide you with open ports, running services, and even operating system details. Next we have, this framework is a playground for ethical hackers. Begin by launching Metasploit with the command. Use to find potential vulnerabilities and to select one. Remember, Metasploit is powerful, so always use it responsibly. Moving on to the Network Traffic Detective. After opening Wireshark, select the network interface you want to monitor. Click on the Start Capture button and watch the packets flow. Use filters like autofocus on specific traffic. Analyzing these packets can reveal a lot about network activity. For those interested in Wi-Fi security, is your tool. Start with to switch your network card to monitor mode. Use to capture packets and to crack the Wi-Fi password. Be ethical and only use this on networks you own or have permission to test. Lastly, there's the password cracker. Run to start the cracking process. For more advanced usage, try. John the Ripper is versatile and supports many hashing algorithms. Pause 2S. That's a wrap on our comprehensive guide. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Always use these tools ethically and legally. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth tech tutorials. Thanks for sticking with us, and happy hacking. Pause 2S. Stay safe, stay curious.